And as promised, Noble Nketsiah is right here in the studio with us. But before I start that conversation with him, I have to get to this message that reads, every day I thank God because he blessed me with a lovely daughter like you. Happy birthday to Esla Ampia Texan. May God always protect you and give you the power to overcome all the obstacles in your life. Love you, dear. Enjoy the day. From Gina Asamda and the family going out to you, Esla Ampia Texan. Happy birthday to you. Now moving on to one of the men in the gospel fraternity that I totally and absolutely love. I'm sure you know that. I've told you before.
Yeah.
And your song, Nketsiah, I have so many testimonies. I've shared it with you, some with you before. And I'm excited that you're here this morning.
Sure.
But many people are asking, really though, after Yesudo, Nketsiah and all that, you're fine.
Oh, okay. Me wa Ghana haya.
No, because you baby. Was it deliberate?
Partly, it's not like any BB idea me say me share down and me but BB soon taking me off. You know, Bekaya, I started this project on the street children.
Okay.
Yes, and so after a while, now I say, you're taking much more of my time. But then that also is very dear to my heart.
Was it a calling?
I mean, it's part of the calling, yes, of children, yes. So I felt it means I have to. Music needs time,
right?
And I also hear time, so I have to devote a bit of my time to also take care of it. But Nyaminchadi and Sisiano, I've gotten people to handle it, so I can be free. Yes.
Okay.
I can be free to do what I know how to do best.
But how is that going? Starting is saying, how many kids have you been able to take care of? Exactly what do you do for them?
Okay, so we are starting now. You're starting with Mofra 27.
Yeah.
And I guess in Pempe, I mean, I can say 16 are like adults now. I've been at university. That's why I was secondary school.
You've been able to enroll them into university?
Yes, and well, with support with people that have been supporting.
Right.
And I think it is something that we need to expand and to do more, because most of these Nketsiah on Wall Street are the same people that turn out to become armed robbers, prostitute and kidnappers, all the things that is going on. And I believe because in the next 10 to 15 years to come, if nothing is done, I'm not sure to me it's not because even Sisi but I am not the greatest harm I to me the among but to deny them of the love that they deserve. Because I'm baby or why you're more penny say
more streets. Yeah.
If you know mammy mon buy, mammy no jam hoko. It means mammy be streets in the soul, and they were left there to their fate. So I think that we have to do more.
I'm asking particularly because now, by the grace of God, you're married and you have a son as well. Yeah. And you know what it is to take care of another human being. What did it change in your life, having a son?
A lot.
Tell us about it.
It helps you to understand nature. It helps you to love nature and to love others. You know, because me GDA say the project has done a lot to me.
Right.
It's imparted a lot into my life, and it's brought me a lot of blessings. Me know what I say. Throughout my career, I've had almost about 13 accidents. One day, it's almost 13 accidents.
13 accidents?
13.
And you're still sitting here?
Yes. Now, and it's the miracle I want to say. I think if something many can move 8, it be nipa preparawo accident, but it move be as you me who see my boja
out.
So I feel say it's because of all these things. So God preserves me,
right?
Just so I'll continue to live. To do all these things for this, because
wow.
I mean, their fate will be very. And so I think, say, It's been a blessing to me.
Wow.
A lot.
That's oh wow, that's really great to hear. 13 accidents and you're still here this morning. It can only be
grace of God, yes.
Wow. So you're back, let me say, after the little break, you're back with mainstream music. You're actually out with an EP called The Christ. Why The Christ? It could have been anything.
Yeah, yes. Most people feel the COVID that came brought a lot of things.
Yeah.
I mean, there are so many theories that's going up.
Yeah.
But to somebody like me who had seen it and experienced it, I mean, baby, I'm a freeber. And I know what I've seen and the encounter I've had.
Did you catch COVID?
No, I've never had COVID.
You've never ever?
And I will never have it. If it's not because I know people that were so close to me.
Yeah.
And I interacted with them. I was moving up, and that got the COVID.
Did you lose anybody?
No, I haven't lost anybody yet, as I know close to me.
Right.
But the person can say, "Hey, I don't get anything," and I still want the world to know. If nobody talks about it, I want the world to know that Christ still lives and he's real, and he's done a lot for me. Right. And you know, say me son nabia, you can't Bible stories chairman and stories and I've felt him, I've encountered him, so I can boldly say that he's real and he's been there, and Christ is a friend that you never. I mean, we'll have, yes.
I see. So, EP way, how many songs are on there?
So we have 6 songs on there.
6 songs on there. Sure. And there's one that's ready this morning that you want us to take a look at. So if you guys are ready, let's take a look at this newest one from Noble and Nketsiah. We come back to continue the conversation.
Oh yeah, me change my very moment me cry. Yeah, on the sun go say yes. Oh yeah, my tina. Oh yeah, me yonkum, bim bim me cry. Me yonkum Jesus. Oh yeah, my tina. Oh yeah, me change my very moment me cry. Yeah.
The best friend for my soul, my body, and everything. I believe that's what this song is trying to say. And I want to ask you this. With your walk with Christ, I'm a Christian too. Helen is also here as well. There are so many times, especially during trials and tribulation, especially, you don't feel the presence of God. You don't feel he's there. Yet you're supposed to believe and hold on to faith that he's there and he would see you through. How practical is that for a human being?
You see, I get this all the time. I have personally been in a situation where I cry out to him, expecting that he comes to my end. He comes in very late, as when I want to say he's always there for you, but sometimes he just only comes late. Now here is if you had a black and white TV, and everybody comes over to you to watch a TV with you, and you have, all of a sudden, I bring you a colored screen flat TV. I mean, the joy you have and how the excitement you have, compared to the fact that you already have an
old black and white TV.
No, you have I mean, a flat screen, flat screen TV, and then somebody comes and gives you this box TV. You have seen it all already.
Yeah.
Now, I feel that in these times that we're talking about, are times where God really wants to test our faith and how much we love Him and how much we believe in Him. Now, your test of your faith and your worship in God is how much you can still stand the period, your endurance, the ability to wait and still hope and believe that He is able to do, irrespective of the circumstance you have. That's where you test, that's the test of your faith in God. And sometimes when these things happen, that's only when you have a testimony to share with others.
Helen, something you want to tell him or ask him?
I feel renewed and revived already. That's what I'm taking away from this conversation.
That's the effect Noble Nketsiah has on you all the time. And I'm believing, hoping, and still praying, say, this EP of yours will make the impact that you're hoping that it would make. But available where? Where can we find it?
It's on all the digital platforms,
Okay.
from iTunes, Apple Music, Audiobook, Boomplay, and all other digital platforms you can.
Any other projects you have coming up this year?
Yes, next, still on my projects, but this time we want to advance the one. And now we want to get into the youth because we believe, say, they are the future, and we need to be there for them. It's almost looking as if they are losing hope in life. When you look at all these things come, every boy just wants to be rich all of a sudden, not just because they can't, but they feel that if they don't do something, that's where they're going to remain. But we want to give them back hope. And we're starting a project, hopefully next year. It's called the Hope Nation Project, where we'll give them the platform, the opportunity to develop as young people.
The Hope Nation Project.
Yes, so that we will, in the next 5-10 years to come, we are raising leaders and sound leaders to
Fantastic.
Yeah, sure.
Noble Nketsiah, thank you for coming this morning.
Thank
we really
you too
appreciate
for having
it.
me
God
here.
bless you.